Hi there, just wanted to post a quick video for anyone that owns a Saeco Via Veneto or Via Venezia espresso maker. One of the things that you have with that machine is the portafilter, the spring-loaded one that has the spring action with the valve on the bottom here. It's a good idea to rebuild these every so often, and I just finished doing that, and there's a lot of videos that talk about how to rebuild it, so I'm not going to get into that, but I did want to share one thing that kind of answered a question for me of why these things possibly leak after a period of time. I always thought that I had to do something with the inner seal here, which could possibly have a little bit to do with it, but I think it has more to do with the little pin that basically covers the hole in the middle here where the coffee leads to the spouts. What was frustrating with mine before the rebuild was every time I made the coffee and turned the water off, it would continue to leak down here. And now that I've rebuilt it, and this is the old one, and as you can see, it's a good idea because it gets really kind of grody and kind of gross, actually. And so what I noticed on the pin itself is that it does seem to sort of lose its fine point. And I think what ends up happening that with over time being compressed with the spring, it just sort of slowly loses some of the seal properties. And as you can see here in the white, that's the new valve and the pinpoint that's covering the hole. And I think that's part of the problem. So really easy to do. There's other videos online that talk about how to replace this whole assembly, and they do a really good job. So I'm not going to go and basically redo that if a good one already exists. But I think it's a good idea to do it. I went crazy trying to find the replacement part numbers. Nobody seems to really publish them. So here they are here. One of them is basically the silicone gasket, and the other one is the actual holder that the silicone gasket goes around. And the other one is the filter itself. So once again, this is the gasket that starts to lose its elasticity over time and gets kind of gunky with all the coffee oils and so forth, and will lose its sealing ability over time. Then you've got the plastic holder for the seal, which is down here, and then the valve itself. With this one here, I've already got the springs removed because they're already been put onto the new one. But as you can see, good as new. When the basket gets put in, it compresses the seal down, and that little pin is going to hold the coffee nice and tight so there's no leakage after you use it. So anyway, hope that answered a question that used to bug me about why this thing would continue to leak after the water was turned off, and hope you found it useful. Take care.